How's it going? I'm going to show you guys how to install a 16-inch sensor outlet waist by Otey. Bought this at Home Depot, and just to let you know, the back doesn't really give you the best instructions, if I can say, on how to do it. It doesn't give you a close-up picture of what the pieces are. It just has letters that goes to them. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So inside there's going to be a ton of pieces. I'm going to show you. There's this piece right here. You've got several washers, so to say. One's called a hi-hat, and the other ones are just washers that go onto the unit, like so. I'll show you how that all goes together. But it took me a while to figure it out. I was looking at videos and could not find videos that can actually give me the best instructions. I don't know if it's just because I'm slow or whatever. So I had to hands-on learning. Alright, so you have this piece here, which is going to connect to your sink, and I've got a sink that I'm going to be installing for outdoors. So that piece is going to look like so. So basically, if we have this in our sink, this is going to attach here. But in order for it to attach here, it has to have a few things. So one, you have to put so that I can get this off here, a couple things together. So there's 4 pieces that you're going to need that comes in there. I don't know what these pieces are called actually. If I even try to look at what they're called, I think it's called a tailpiece. So this is a tailpiece. If I'm wrong, then correct me. But this piece is going to go onto here without any washers or anything like that. This other piece is going to go, so the thread is going to be on, if you look at it here close up, you've got this piece here. This is going to go upside down, where the thread is in the inside right here, which is going to kind of sit in there like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put the other piece, the thread is going to be on the bottom part, and you're going to push that under just like so. So it's just going to be like that. And what's going to hold that together is your washer, which is, I'm not sure what this is called. I guess it's your 1.5 inch washer or whatnot. So that's just going to fit. And this one you got to kind of play with it to fit correctly. But once it's in there, kind of adjust it, make sure it's even. Now, once that's on like so, that's not going to come off anymore. So what's going to happen is this piece where your sink is at, that's going to actually feed into there. Let's take this off. This is our old one. We can even use a metal one if you want. That came with it. But if we're using this here, this is just going to go right in there, and it's going to, actually, incorrect. This piece is called your hi-hat. So forgive me. As I said, I'm still figuring it out. I'll probably get 0 stars for this, but this is going to go in there just like that. So the other piece has the other side, and this side has the hi-hat. So this is the threaded side. Again, if you had this earlier, this actually is what we put in earlier to keep these two from falling off. So that's the same thing, but then you turn that upside down, and your hi-hat's going to sit just like the hat. The bottom part, the rim is going to be on the topmost part. So that goes inside there just like that. And then that is actually going to go onto here. So your sink obviously is going to be together, and you're going to put that right there. Now, this part, this piece here, is gonna go right in there. And this portion that we have here is gonna prevent the water from spilling out. As you can see, that kind of goes over like a seal. And then this is gonna pull that together. Once you do that, basically what you have is you have your T, and this T, in order for these to go together, you're going to put the other washer, the other 1/2-inch washer. Got mosquitoes out here trying to eat me. Oh, I got my zapper, by the way. It's on, so it's attracting the. No animals are hurt during this filming. Not intentionally. Or maybe it is intentionally. Those are animals. Just thinking things are trying to get me. Anyhow, I have that right here actually. I'm gonna place that right in front of me. That blue light actually attracts the bugs. Okay, and the squirrel getting distracted. So with this thing here, as we have, is going to go on just like we did earlier. We're going to place that on just like that because it's going to act like a seal. It's a plastic rubber gasket, so to say, or washer, gasket or washer. Probably correct me. And that's going to go, actually, you've got to put this piece on first. Alright, so this is going to go in here with the screw part out, facing out, right? And then you're going to put this piece on this way, just like that. And that's going to do like we had earlier on this part over here, where it's going to prevent that from falling off. So once you get that on there evenly, now that keeps it from falling off, right? All the way across. Okay, then you're going to take this piece, and that T is just going to go right in there. As you can see, that seals the water through, and then you can screw that on like so. And if you do that exactly to the other side, that'll be your, basically your setup for your center outlet waste. So I have a double sink that I'm creating, and I'm making into a sink, outdoor sink. And so I've got two, it's a double sink, and so I'm gonna have to put both of these together. My other pieces over here, I don't have this piece connected yet, but that's gonna do the same thing that we just did. And before this goes on, remember this has to go on first. And that's gonna look just like that. And so there's gonna be two of them like that. And then that's gonna be connected both to the sink and the drains. And then you can have a bucket underneath if you're just using that water to throw out or to use for your plants. Just keep in mind what you're putting down your drain, because obviously you don't want to put chemicals into your plants unless you really want to kill them. So that's about it, but I hope that helps. This is again the 16-inch center outlet waste by Otey, and this is the 1.5 inch. I hope that helps, and press like and subscribe for other videos that I don't know when I'm ever going to post.